What if I told you there's one sex position that maximizes blood flow to your penis while minimizing muscle strain, backed by research with 70 sexual health experts? Hello, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Reena, a urologist with over a decade of experience helping men over 60 maintain strong, lasting erections during intimacy. Today, I'm revealing the single most effective sexual position for maintaining full hardness after 60. And this isn't my opinion. This is based on a comprehensive survey of 70 sex therapists, urologists, and sexual health experts, combined with research published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine on how positions affect erection quality. Here's what you need to understand. Nearly 50% of men experience some form of erectile dysfunction by age 40, and that number increases 10% with each passing decade. By age 60, maintaining hardness throughout sex becomes significantly more challenging. But before I reveal the number one position, let me tell you what you'll learn if you stay until the very end. You'll discover exactly why certain positions kill your erection mid-sex. You'll learn the precise blood flow mechanics that determine which positions work best. You'll get 4 backup positions ranked by effectiveness, and you'll find out the one common position you should absolutely avoid after 60. Before we dive in, hit that like button right now. Comment below where you're watching from and subscribe so you never miss strategies for men over 60. Now, let me reveal why most positions fail you and which one succeeds. Before I reveal the number one position, you need to understand why you're losing your erection during sex in the first place. An erection requires adequate blood supply to your penis. Research published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine outlines how maximizing arterial inflow and minimizing venous outflow affects erection quality. Simply put, blood needs to flow in faster than it leaks out. Here's the problem. Many sexual positions require significant physical exertion from major muscle groups. Your arms, chest, core, and legs. Take the traditional missionary position, for example. It takes enormous energy to hold yourself over your partner's body using your arms and core muscles. When you're exerting these major muscle groups, your cardiovascular system diverts blood flow to fuel those working muscles. This valuable blood flow could be better used in maintaining your erection. The more physically demanding the position, the more blood gets diverted away from your pine. Additionally, positions that work against gravity make erections more difficult. For your pine to fill with blood and become erect, it has to fight against gravity. Standing positions, for example, are particularly challenging for men with erectile issues because blood has to be pumped upward. Research confirms that positions requiring more physicality will need more blood flow to muscles, which could theoretically take away blood from an erection. One patient, 63 years old, always used missionary position. He consistently lost his erection within a few minutes. Once he switched to the position I'm about to reveal, he maintained firm erections throughout intimacy consistently. He said, "I didn't realize the position itself was my problem." Position selection is critical for men over 60. If this makes sense, hit that like button and drop a comment. The number one position, woman on top, cowgirl. The single most effective position for maintaining full hardness after 60 is woman on top, also called the cowgirl position. A survey of 70 sex therapists, urologists, and sexual health experts found that cowgirl is consistently recommended as one of the top positions for erectile dysfunction. Multiple sources confirm that cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, and spooning were voted as highly effective positions for maintaining erection strength. Here's exactly why this position works so powerfully. First, zero physical exertion required. You're lying flat on your back, completely relaxed. You're not supporting any body weight. You're not engaging arms, chest, or core muscles. All available blood flow can be directed to your penis instead of working muscles. Second, gravity works in your favor. When you're lying down, blood doesn't have to fight against gravity to reach your penis. Your heart pumps blood horizontally instead of upward, making it significantly easier to achieve and maintain firmness. Third, you can focus entirely on sensation and arousal. Because you're not physically working, your brain can concentrate solely on pleasure and stimulation. Mental focus on arousal directly strengthens erections. Fourth, your partner controls depth, speed, and rhythm. She can adjust based on what maintains your hardness best. She can move slowly when needed or increase intensity when you're fully firm. This dynamic control optimizes blood flow management. Fifth, visual stimulation is maximal. You have a full view of your partner's body, which provides continuous visual arousal that strengthens erections neurologically. Research confirms that cowgirl is also ideal for helping your partner reach climax. A study published in Sexual Medicine Journal showed that face-to-face positions increase the likelihood of women achieving orgasm during intercourse. So this position benefits both partners simultaneously. One patient, 67 years old, switched exclusively to woman on top after struggling with erection loss in other positions. After 3 weeks, he maintained full hardness throughout sex, consistently for the first time in 5 years. He said, "I feel like I got my sexual confidence back completely. Woman on top is the gold standard for men over 60. Comment below, have you tried this position consistently? Backup position number 2, spooning, side by side. The second most effective position is spooning, where both partners lie on their sides with the man positioned behind the woman. Research from Between Us Clinic found that spooning was highly effective for maintaining erection control. 30% of surveyed experts agreed it helped tackle erectile issues. Here's why spooning works so well. You're lying down relaxed with minimal physical exertion. The shallow penetration angle slows down stimulation, preventing premature loss of erection from overstimulation. Optimal skin-to-skin contact provides continuous physical intimacy that supports arousal. The spooning position also offers excellent control over thrusting depth and speed, allowing you to adjust based on how your erection feels moment to moment. Research emphasizes that spooning offers a great deal of control and, due to shallow thrust, limits the ability to thrust too quickly, which helps maintain erection firmness. One patient used spooning as his go-to position when woman on top wasn't feasible. He consistently maintained strong erections throughout intimacy. He said, "Spooning feels intimate and keeps me hard without any struggle. Spooning is an excellent backup option." Backup position number 3, modified missionary. Traditional missionary, where you support your full body weight on your arms, is terrible for men over 60 with erectile issues. But modified missionary can work well. In modified missionary, instead of holding yourself up on your arms in push-up position, you support your weight on your elbows and forearms. Or better yet, you lower your body onto your partner so your chests touch, distributing weight across your entire torso instead of just your arms. Research confirms that missionary at a 90-degree angle of penetration fosters emotional connection and eye contact, potentially easing anxiety and promoting stronger erections. However, it requires some upper body strength. The key is minimizing arm and core exertion. The less muscle work required, the more blood stays available for your erection. One patient used modified missionary with his body weight fully resting on his partner. This eliminated arm strain and allowed him to maintain firm erections consistently. He said the small adjustment made missionary work again for the first time in years. Modified missionary can work if adapted correctly. Backup position number 4, doggy style with modifications. Doggy style is somewhat controversial for erectile dysfunction. Some research suggests it's effective, while other experts warn it can be too physically demanding. A survey found that doggy style was voted most effective for keeping the penis erect and firm. The position allows for deep penetration, and the person penetrating can control speed and depth. However, doggy style requires significant leg and core strength to maintain the kneeling position and thrust effectively. For men over 60 with limited stamina, this can quickly become exhausting. The solution is modified doggy style. Stand at the edge of the bed while your partner kneels on the bed at the same height. This eliminates the need to support your body weight on your knees and allows you to use your legs in a natural standing position. Alternatively, both partners can stand with your partner bent forward over a piece of furniture at the right height. One patient struggled with traditional doggy style, but found success with edge of bed variations. He said, "Standing makes it sustainable. I can maintain hardness throughout without my legs giving out. Doggy style can work with smart modifications." Stick with me because the position you should absolutely avoid is coming next. The position to avoid standing missionary. The worst position for men over 60 with erectile issues is standing missionary, where you're standing upright and lifting or supporting your partner's weight. This position combines every erectile dysfunction risk factor, simultaneously, maximum physical exertion supporting another person's body weight. Blood has to fight against gravity to reach your penis. Major muscle groups in legs, core, and arms are all engaged, diverting blood flow away from your penis. Research confirms that sex positions where the man is standing could be more challenging for someone with erectile dysfunction because blood has to go against gravity. Unless you're in exceptional physical condition, standing positions will almost certainly cause erection loss within minutes for men over 60. One patient attempted standing positions multiple times and consistently lost his erection within 90 seconds. After switching to woman on top and spooning, his erectile function returned completely. Avoid standing positions entirely after 60. Let me give you the complete approach for maintaining full hardness consistently. Primary position woman on top. Start here for the first 10 to 15 minutes of intercourse. This allows you to establish and maintain firm erections with zero physical effort. Once you're confidently hard and aroused, you can potentially switch positions if desired. Backup position, spooning. Use this when woman on top isn't feasible or when you want variety. It provides similar benefits with slightly different sensations and intimacy. Occasional variation, modified missionary. Use this sparingly when emotional connection and face-to-face intimacy are priorities. Keep sessions shorter to avoid muscle fatigue. Advanced option, modified doggy style. Only use this if you have good leg strength and stamina. Stop immediately if you feel your erection weakening. Never use standing positions. Eliminate these entirely. They set you up for failure. Critical principle. If you feel your erection weakening in any position, immediately switch to woman on top or spooning. Don't try to push through. Preserve your erection by switching to a position that supports blood flow. One patient followed this exact strategy. He started every intimate encounter in woman on top for 10 to 15 minutes. Once fully hard and confident, he'd occasionally switch to spooning or modified missionary. If his erection showed any sign of weakening, he'd immediately return to woman on top. Using this approach, he maintained consistent sexual success for the first time in years. Strategic position selection is the foundation of erectile success after 60. Gentlemen, here's what you need to understand. Nearly 50% of men experience erectile dysfunction by age 40, increasing 10% with each decade. By 60, maintaining hardness during sex becomes significantly challenging, but position selection makes a massive difference. The number one position for maintaining full hardness after 60 is woman on top. This position requires zero physical exertion from you, uses gravity to your advantage, allows complete mental focus on arousal, gives your partner control over rhythm and depth, and provides maximum visual stimulation. Research from 70 sexual health experts confirms that cowgirl and spooning are consistently recommended for erectile dysfunction. Studies show these positions maximize arterial blood inflow while minimizing venous outflow and muscle exertion. The backup positions are spooning for intimacy and control, modified missionary for emotional connection, and modified doggy style for variation. The position to avoid entirely is standing missionary. The strategic approach is to start every intimate encounter in woman on top. Stay there for 10 to 15 minutes minimum. Switch only when you're confidently hard and immediately return to woman on top if your erection weakens. Most men who implement this position strategy see dramatic improvements in erectile reliability within 2 to 3 weeks. Starting tonight, make woman on top your default position. Communicate openly with your partner about why this position works best for you. Give it 3 to 4 weeks of consistent use. Track how often you maintain full hardness throughout intimacy. If this video helped you, hit that like button right now. Comment below and tell me which position are you going to try first, and subscribe for more research-backed strategies for men over 60. I'm Dr. Reena. Position selection is one of the most underrated tools for erectile success. Use woman on top consistently. Your erections will thank